Hi everyone, I'm Victor and welcome to 5 Minute Lessons. This is another special episode of our program called Presented by Student for Students. This program hopes to motivate students to learn, allow them to share what they have learned, and make them inspire other students to do the same. In our previous episode, we had an overview of Google Keep and Google Tasks. Go to this link to watch it. For today's episode, we have Alexa. She was one of my students last semester. She's a trustworthy and responsible student. If you're looking for someone to entrust a group of diverse students, you can run to her. Today, she's going to define what Google Groups is. She's going to show how to create a group's email address. After that, she's going to add or invite members to the created group. Then, she's going to send an email to a group's email address. Alexa, please let us know how to do all these.
Hi everyone, welcome. So today I am going to show you how to create or use Google Groups. So for those who doesn't know, Google Group is another service from Google wherein you can create or participate in an online forum for your class or organization. In this service, you may work on projects together, have meetings, and even send an email in a group. Later on, I am going to show you how to send an email in a group, but for now, let me show you how to create a group. So as you can see here, go to groups.google.com. This is the home page for the Google Groups. Click the Create Group button, enter the group name. So for example, we are going to use General Biology 1. It will automatically generate an email address for the group, but you may also change it if you want. You may also put a group description. And then the next step is to choose the privacy settings. You may edit here who can search for the group, who can join the group, who can view conversations, who can post, and who can view the members. So the next and last step is adding of members. So you may add here using their email address. You may also add group managers and a welcome message. So enter the create group. And as you can see, it is already made. Go to the group. And here it is, you are done. If ever you miss to add a member in the group, just go to the member section and click the add members button here and enter their email. That's it. So the next thing I'm going to show you is how to send an email here in the group. Go to the group settings. You will find here the group email. Copy it, then go to your Gmail and compose a mail. Enter it here, add the subject, and add a body. Then click the send button. Now go back to the Google Groups and go to the conversation section and you will see that here is your email. That's it.
Thank you very much, Alexa. That was a straightforward guide. I'm sure everyone was able to follow. I like the idea of sending to one email address but with multiple recipients. Before we end this video tutorial, I would also like to share 2 tips on using Google Groups. Here's tip number 1. If you are still using the old version of Google Groups, you can change it to a new one. To do that, simply go to the upper right side of the screen and click Try Groups button. Wait for some time for the new version to load. Observe that the appearance has now changed. For me, this is way easier compared to the old one. In this new layout, the challenges you encountered in the old version have been eliminated. This is now easier to use because of its easy to understand labels. But let's say you would like to go back to the old version. It's simple. You just have to go to the upper right side of the screen and click the settings gear symbol and click return to classic Google Groups. And then in this pop-up window, you just have to select OK. Now here's tip number 2. You may also use Google Groups email address to add to Google Classroom so that you don't have to input an individual email addresses anymore. Here's how. So let's say I already created a Google group and that group's name is Tutorial Buddies. I need to enroll or invite the students included in this Google group to the Google class that I have created. To do that, take note of the Google group email address and go to your Google class. Go to the people page, then click the add students. Instead of writing individual email address here, you can just simply write the Google Groups email address and click invite. Notice that the email addresses included in that Google group have been invited and it can be seen here. That's simple, right? I hope those tips will help you on using Google Groups. I would like to thank Alexa again for joining me today. For questions or any feedback, kindly write on the comment section below. Please like and share this video so others will know how useful Google Groups is. Again, this is Victor from 5 Minute Lessons. Thank you for watching.